Pause. Minus iPhone mic.
Hello guys, I'm just waking up, about ready to get up and get breakfast. I'm trying to turn this bloody TV off. Okay. Oh god, I'm meant to be bloody. I'm meant to be fucking complaining to Queensland Rail today, but I don't know. I don't know if I should do that or not. If I sound a bit woozy, it's because I'm still waking up and I'm about to get up off my couch I have two beds. I've got my bedroom and I've got my couch, so I've got it pretty good here. Obviously, like I said yesterday.
Notes. Calendar. Monday, the 17th of Google Maps.
Today being
Amazon,
the
Word,
17th of June.
YouTube, Recorder HQ.
17th of June
Recorder
today.
HQ. Pause. Stop.
So it was the 16th of June yesterday when I said all of my bit about stating or not being willing to state other reasons for why I don't want to keep living here. It's got nothing to do with the unit because I do have it really good here. In fact, I love living in this unit particularly, but there are some other reasons which I'll identify at a later time. I was going to do an unlisted video actually, but I thought, no, I won't do that. I won't bother with that, not yet anyway. Anyway, at a later time I can talk about my reasons for not wanting to stay at these units. When I know that any backlash I get from some people, I'll be able to deal with it easier when I move out because, well, not that I'm going to move out, but I'll explain that later. Some issues are easier to deal with after you move out of a location to relocate because it means you can essentially counter, challenge, or whatever the word is, easier, knowing that the particular person who you're challenging can't really get you. They can ring up your real estate agent and talk shit, and then you just tell the real estate agent, well, nothing's happened here and it's their opinions that they've got about you, and you know, how does the real estate know that the landlord's telling the truth in the first place, you know? But I'll explain all that later on. But considering I do like my unit, so it's good living here as far as that goes. Everything else is all said and done until such time that I am able to identify other details that I don't want to disclose at this stage. So, yeah. So it's not raining today. I'm hoping I'll be able to go for a really long walk with my Tracker Breeze GPS today. I really hope that will work because I'd love to go on a long walk. And yeah. Well, what else? I have got all my banking shit sorted out. I'll get another pension tomorrow and it will all just work as I've set it up to work. I can't speak properly because I'm yawning too much. So it'll all work out as I've set it up in the Commonwealth Bank app. So no issues there. I won't have to go to cooking classes tomorrow because they are finished. They are finished. I think anyway. I think they're finished. And I'm also very happy that I've kept 2 people who I can't identify until such time as I'm able to do so. Again, it's one of those things. Legal reasons and security reasons is the motto here. But I've cut 2 of these people out of my life because they've done nothing but cause trouble and stir up drama. That's right, that's what I meant to say. In my life. So I've just said okay, and I booted them out of my life. I wrote a letter the other day to someone in regards to one of these people, and unless they do an apology to me in writing, explaining, why they did the wrong thing to start with and why they're apologising and all that, and that they can convince me that they won't do it again in writing, I will have absolutely no contact with her again. That's how it is. If I don't get a letter in writing, then that tells me that it just tells me that these people don't really mean anything they say, and they prove to me that they're not worthy of my time, because they're not even willing to write an apology letter and convince me that I can keep having contact with them as a friendship, or over the phone, or to have coffee or tea with them. If they can't write a convincing apology letter, then I know that they're not worth my time. So that's how it is. I've pretty much stamped up the rules with people now. I don't want verbal apologies and let's move on and shake hands. I want people to convince me in writing that they're worth my time. Otherwise, get out of my life. That's what I want. Because that's how I screen people for if they can be a good friend or, a good companion or not. If they can't convince me with a written statement, then they're not worth my time. A verbal just talking to me is not enough to prove to me anything about their character. If you don't give me written proof that you've got a good character, then you're not my friend. That's how it goes. Obviously, if I'm out on the street and I bump into people, I can say hello to people and even make friends. But if someone does something to me to offend me, then I'm going to demand a written statement proving that they won't offend me again. Otherwise, don't ever speak to me again. So anyway, that's done and dusted too. I want the other bloke who was very nasty the other day to write a letter too, and he better be very convincing, but he won't do that either, so hey. Anyway, as for this drama with Queensland Rail, I guess they're going to turn this into a write-up as well. And I'm going to fucking lose it myself because... yeah, I'm quite pissed off and really shitty about a few things, actually. So I might have to write them a letter too. I can ring them up and talk to them verbally, but I'd still like to complain in writing because that way things will get done. Even if I can take this to the judge and say, listen mate, I get on the train so that I can go out and enjoy life. I don't need to be bullied by other people in the process. Then maybe something might actually change. And all of this bullshit about, I don't press charges against people, well, that is starting to change too, because if you press charges on someone, they're going to think twice about ever coming at you again, because they're like, fuck me, I was charged last time for doing XYZ. Fuck me, I'm not going to deal with this person again because I know they're going to take my offences seriously and complain, and if that doesn't work they'll go after me with charges. Holy fuck, I better find another victim or I won't victimise anyone else. That's the way people think. That is how people think, and I think it's very sad that people are like that. So I've made a choice to stop letting people slide. If you're going to do something offensive, I won't forgive you the first time and give you 3 strikes and you're out. I'll get you the first time, and there won't be a second or third chance. I'm going to get you straight away, and there won't be a next time because it'll be happening. You won't be being forgiven or given a misdemeanor mediation service. You're going to get told and you're going to get killed. Well, not killed as in, but you're going to be destroyed pretty much. You're not going to have a second chance to say, oh, I'm really sorry. Nope. You do something to me, I'm going to get you for it. You won't even have a chance to apologise. It'll just bloody happen. And then you'll have to apologise after the fact, after I've got you. You'll be apologising, in front of the police at the police station or in court in front of a judge, or, while you're paying for all of the damages, for whatever I need compensation for, or in jail, or wherever, whatever happens. So yeah, I guess money's power and power corrupts, and you bet I'm going to let it get to my head, and you bet I'm going to be corrupted by power. When I get my money organised, I'm going to use it to take advantage of every situation I can think of so that I get my way in life. I'm going to get what I want, and that's it. I'll stomp on anybody to get what I want. That's what I'm going to do, because I'll have heaps of money to do it. I'll just live how I want to live, and if anyone challenge me, they're going to be cut down. That's how it is.
Pause. Stop. Pause. -20. Pause. iPhone micro. Speech off.
Right. Oops, hang on. Too much here all at once. Here. Can't wait till the brown sugar's finished. It's almost like bloody candy floss. It's almost like bloody candy floss. I want to go back to my familiar white sugar, what I'm used to. Can't wait to do that, because I prefer it over brown sugar any day. I mean, brown sugar is alright in certain things, but yeah, definitely not bloody stupid, bloody stupid coffee. Oh, I can't find it. Jesus. Driving up the fucking wall it is. Ah, shit. Fucking bastard. Get off the thing. Get off. Oh, it's not working. It's all stuck there, eh? All stuck. It's like the sugar is literally stuck on the spoon. Literally. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on there? The sugar literally sticks to the spoon. You just think, oh Jesus, what next? Fuck. Nice spoon of coffee here. Yes, yum. Bloody shit everywhere here. Get my hair out of fucking road. So, my what you name it? I'll get it right, lady. My what's her name? Oh, say it right, lady. My Vision Australia order should be processed today, which I'm happy about that. Very happy. Did I put sugar? I did too. I did put brown sugar in the rice bubbles. I did. Okay. Plenty of rice bubbles for now. Leave it there just in case I want some more, but probably not. We will just have to see. A little bit of milk in the coffee. Oh, that's too much milk. Just heaps of milk. Okay. I can't wait to get this liquid level indicator, then I know how much milk I'm putting in this bloody thing. There's too much milk in this. There's too much milk. I accidentally put way too much milk in. It's not even dissolved. I have to do this another way. Let it in the microwave and microwave it for... Oh, hang on, I'm getting stuff everywhere here. Okay, gonna microwave it for a minute. It's not working. It's cold. I want it to be hot. I want it to be really hot. I want it to be hot. Too cold. It's actually, when I put boiling hot water in that, it wasn't even hot. So when I filled it the rest of the way with boiling water, it didn't even make it hot, it just made it warm. Ugh. That's better. That's better. Heaps better. Still not my type of coffee with half a cup of milk, half a cup of hot water. That's not how I do coffee usually. Anyway. Anyway, it's all sorted. It's all sorted now. All bloody sorted. I went to pour the milk in and it went, instead of pouring a little bit, it just all came out all at once. All just came out all at once.
Speech pause button. Pause minus iPhone microphone. Speech off.
Okay, so I finished breakfast. I wasn't going to record myself eating today, like I don't need to talk every time I'm eating. I can if I want to, but I don't. Oh, unless I'm eating chips, of course, which I will do soon. I'll have some chips. Burger rings. Yum. Yum. Oh shit, I've got to ring up Guide Dogs Queensland as well. Gotta pick up that bloody, oh, gotta pick up that bloody flaming talking barcode scanner. Shit. Oh, God, that was a massive... Oh, ouch. Oh, my God. That was a huge fart. Oh, God. So yeah, I'm going to sit around for a while and I want to see if I can add I'm going to see if I can do third-party conference calls where you You ring someone up and then you click on add call, and then you go through the contact list and then you ring another caller. So I call you and then I click on add contact while you're on the phone with me, and then I call someone else, so that way I'm talking to you and another person at the same time. So then you and the other person I called are both talking to me, so it's a 3-way call. I'm going to see if I can do that today. I'm going to do that. I'm going to after I talk a little bit on Recorder HQ, I'll stop this recording and I'll do that bit of a recording. I might even include Guide Dogs Queensland. I might give them a call, and I might even add Queensland Rail and one of my other mates who was with me. If Stephanie's listening, you might know who I'm referring to without any names, because you know this person on another social media platform. Yes. Oh, something happened last Tuesday, and I'm not very happy about that, because, yeah, we've got to get this shit all sorted without causing too many bloody dramas, which I'm not happy about, because it's just beyond a joke. Ow, my leg keeps cramping. Ow! Fucking stupid legs. Oh, after Saturday I've got a fucking sore shoulder and fucking cramped legs. Ow. Oh, ouch. I've got to fucking do whatever I'm taught to do when you get a sore arm or sore limb. You've got to keep moving it, but hold it straight, so when it's healing, it heals properly. So it'll still heal correctly without going, wrong or anything like that. Oh, bloody, oh my God. Fucking hurts, ouch. Oh, shit. I have a sore hamstring on the left side too. The right side hurts too, but the left seems to have it worse. Oh, I have it really bad on my left hand side, left arm, and sore left hamstring. And on the right hand side, it's a fucking sore calf. Oh, it's like bloody painful. Oh, it's bullshit. Oh, oh my God. Oh, Jesus. And don't any of you tell me to go to the hospital, because the hospitals are useless. They don't do anything for you. I know that for a fact, that they don't do anything for you. So don't tell me to go to the hospital, because they aren't going to help out. I'll just end up fighting with them and saying if they're going to cause dramas with me, I'll take them to the judge as well and make them explain to the judge why they're causing dramas with me. That'll soon fix a few people. They'll be like, bugger you, we don't want to help you, you might sue us. And I'll be like, that's good, because that's the very thing I plan to do. If you try to help me when I've said no assistance, I can sue you for that. I can sue you for assisting me when I didn't want the assistance. Not you personally, but the doctors or anything like that. If I say no assistance, I can sue them personally. Oh, fucking sore arm. Oh, jeez. Oh, bloody arm. Ouch. Now to put this cover back over the knife, over the fucking wheel blade. I get that on there without slicing myself apart. Oh, I can't do it. God. Jesus. Damn it. God. Jeez. Okay, I got it on. Got it on. Okay, that's the wheel cover. Excellent. I might have to be like Nestle and get a big container and put cold water in it and rinse off the dishes and then put them in the sink, because it seems to do a lot better if you rinse off the dishes. They dry much cleaner than if you didn't rinse them off. I was going to try something a bit different, but that isn't going to work because there's egg and oil all over the sink anyway. Shit everywhere. Absolutely shit everywhere. Bloody shit all over the place here. Shit everything. finally nearly got the dishes done. Then I'm going to open up the chips and then I'm going to Coke and chit chat while I'm eating and drinking again. Because yeah, I really want to get this shit out of the road before I do anything else. Alright. Move this bloody laptop away or do something. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's... I forgot. I was going to do a fucking recording. I was going to do a recording. Oh yes, I was going to record me playing games. That's what I was going to do. Oh, now that I'm not being disturbed in life by other people, now all of this shit is coming back to me. Oh, I've left the Nutella unsealed. It'll be okay, it's all... Oh, it'll be right. It's fine, it's not, what do you name it? It's not, you know, it's perishable, but not perishable as in... Some perishable foods need to be in a seal-tight container and kept in the fridge, whereas things like peanut butter and Nutella need to be kept sealed tight, but they don't have to be kept in the fridge. Jam does need to be kept in the fridge, but it depends on what type of perishable food is. It's perishable in that you can't leave it open. Once it's open, if you leave the lid off, it goes rotten, like goes yuck. But if you leave the lid on, some perishable foods are okay, some are not. It depends on what it is. Anyway, I was going to play some friggin' games using Recorder HQ, and I totally didn't even think of any of that. I just never thought of it. I don't know why. Can't work that out. Really, I don't know. I really wouldn't have a clue. I know I want something. I want water. And then I want... God, now I want to drink a Coke. Yes, yes, I'm going to play some computer games today too. Maybe I might play them tonight, when I know I can play them all night if I want to. I'm going to get sore tooth again. Oh, ouch. Can of Coke. I'm going to put some more Cokes in the fridge, I think. I'm going to do that. So, burger rings. Mmm. Yum. 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 Mmm. Mmm. I like burger rings. So, I'm going to have to organise to ring Queensland Rail, I think. Oh, I don't have anything else to do today apart from just ring up Queensland Rail. Pain in the arse to do it. wish I knew what else to say. I really did. No, I can't get this thing open. Can now. Okay, there we go. There are a lot of things I'd love to say, some of which I can't say at this time, which means I will say it later. As in not later today, but when the time comes that I can actually say things that I really want to talk about but can't. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I wanted to discuss. I was thinking about a few things that I can discuss. One of which, and the other of which I'll be discussing when I turn my laptop on later. So yeah, be ready for some more recordings today. Okay, so yesterday I was using Uber Eats and okay, so I've been using Uber Eats for like a few months now, and it's been pretty good. But yesterday, I was trying to order Subway, and I remember a couple of weeks ago when I ordered Subway, it played up, but then I got it working. However, this time, when I went to order Subway, Uber kept on crashing, and then it wouldn't let me order some of the things that I wanted to order. For example, if I wanted the chicken strips 6 inch long Subway with Italian and cheese bread, mozzarella cheese, a bit of onion, a bit of this, a bit of that, and it tells you to choose, toppings and sauces and all that. It wouldn't let me do it. It would just kick me out of the Uber Eats app and put me into the home screen. And when I went back in, I tried to select the chicken strips Subway again, and it simply didn't allow me to pick it. But it allowed me to pick other things, other salad rolls. I didn't go through the salads and put them on the other Subway options. I simply clicked on a few options and thought, why is it letting me click on classic chicken and teriyaki chicken and roast beef, but it wouldn't let me click on the chicken strip Subway? So yeah, I thought, well, this is dodgy. And the other thing that's dodgy is when you go to some of the other stores on Uber Eats, the other takeaway stores, if it tells you to pick 3 toppings, you go to pick 2 toppings because you don't want the 3rd topping, or it's just whatever you feel like. Instead of it saying, alert, you need to have 3 choices, or are you sure you only want 2 choices of topping for whatever it could be, instead of doing any of that, it crashes the app entirely. It just crashes. it just stops working. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's bullshit. So I got rid of the app, and then I spent all day setting up 3 other different apps. Deliveroo, which doesn't work with VoiceOver. I'm telling you now, it's not accessible. You're allowed to challenge my opinion if you like and prove me otherwise, but I'm just telling you a fact, it doesn't bloody work. Secondly, Menalog. Menalog is pretty good. I have a little bit of trouble selecting orders because of the way the app is laid out, but I do manage to do it, and it's pretty good. Eat Now is pretty good as well. The only thing is that with Menalog, when I select Subway West End, because there's no Subway Annerley on there, I'll have to check it today, but there's no Subway Annerley on there. Oh, I'm spilling Coke everywhere. It's fizzing up. When I drink it, it gets all fizzy. Anyway, I go to select what I want from the Subway West End options. It lets me select the option that I want, like 6 inch or 12 inch, 6 foot or 12 foot. Oh my god. 6 inch or 12 inch Subway rolls. But then when I want to select all the salads, it doesn't list them. Like, it tells you to pick a bread and cheese, but then you don't see any of the salad in there. So like, you then have to go to the restaurant notes and write down add onions, add pickles, add this, don't add that. And I'm like, how the fuck am I meant to remember all the Subway options that they've ever got? I'm kind of starting to remember them because I order it a bit more often than what I think, I suppose. But when there's no actual option listing for salad, I'm like, that's really weird. And yeah, I'm like, oh. The other thing, when you're buying pizza from Menalog, excuse me, it works pretty well because you've got the ads for ad products and you've got the remove for remove products. But what it does is it actually has remove no mushrooms. It literally tells you remove no mushrooms or add remove no mushrooms, and I'm like, how do I do that? You know, like, there's all the add plus add buttons, like the plus, and I think the remove might be the minus button, but then there's the add accessory, remove no mushrooms, or remove this or remove that, and I'm like, what? And you can accidentally put it down twice because it will say product, add, remove no mushroom, X, being an X as in a times, 2. And I'm like, what? How does that work? So I need to work out what this is. I need to get a sighted person to tell me what it all means, because I think Menalog works pretty well, except that you've got to be very careful when you read the labelled buttons, because they're labelled vaguely sometimes. Like, you read the labels properly, but they're a vague sort of item. So I think that Eat Now is really accessible, and so is Menalog. But the button labelling sometimes works better with Eat Now, depending on, like, if you wanted pizza or whatever you want. And with other food options, you might be better off using Menalog. Like if you want fish and chips, Eat Now won't give you the fish and chips stores that you want, whereas Menelog has different stores and they have Hungry Jacks as well. So, yeah. I have to show you later what I'm talking about when I'm using the apps and that. I'll do separate recordings, like one will be a walking exercise recording, another one will be a bloody computer games, and another one will be a using apps recording. But I'm just telling you, when you get Deliveroo set up, it won't work properly, because I didn't realise that it had set up a code until I found a code in the text messages for Deliveroo. And I thought, why didn't it tell me that the text box in the Deliveroo app was a code submission box? So when I clicked on submit for the email and password and all that, it never told me, hey, you need to add this code. I'm like, well, that sucks. That really sucks. So, and there's a few other problems with Deliveroo as well. If you want, you can find out what they are for yourself, but I'm just cautioning you, they're not very accessible, friendly problems to fix, I can assure you now. Otherwise, have a look at it and see what works and what doesn't, but I don't recommend Deliveroo. No longer recommend Uber Eats either. I do not recommend Uber. Uber is not accessible with VoiceOver, and Uber also discriminates against disabled people, like disabilities, blindness, wheelchairs, any other disability that you might have. Uber tends to discriminate you based on their prejudice of you for whatever disability you've got. Some, or I'll say most, I don't know the truth on the statistics, but most, the Uber company as a whole, mostly, I won't say every individual from there, but most people tend to discriminate disabilities. So I do not recommend Uber to anybody. With all that said, I don't trust Deliveroo or Uber Eats anymore. I used to, but I don't now. I think they're a load of rubbish. I now use Menelog and I use Eat Now. Eat Now. They're very good apps. I will say they won't show you every single restaurant on offer that you ever wanted food from. So sometimes you've got to basically get a taxi and go to the shop and get what you want, because you're not always going to get the restaurant that you like, but you get most of them. And now Menelog has Hungry Jacks, whereas Eat Now doesn't have Hungry Jacks. So if you want it so badly, use Menelog or go to the drive-through in Hungry Jacks if you want it so bad. So, yeah, that's the lowdown on my apps, which I was checking out all afternoon yesterday. Milk or what? Oh yeah, it's milk. Drink all of that, I think. So yeah, wash my hands with soap. I can't get any of the oil off. Cannot get it off. Cannot get it off. Oh, the other thing I like about Eat Now and Menulog is that you can actually pre-order your food. So, if you didn't want it tonight, you can literally pre-order your food to come tomorrow night. So you can say tonight, tomorrow I'm having pizza or I'm having fish and chips. You can then pre-order it and have it delivered by tomorrow night. Which is absolutely amazing. Because what if you didn't want it tonight? See, I'm getting fish and chips for tea tomorrow. I don't make fish and chips at home. I'm probably never going to make it at home. So I'll just be buying it and making everything else. Well, the only thing I don't make at home is Japanese and fish and chips. Everything else I could do at home. I could even do a club sandwich at home too. If I put enough effort into it, I could do it. My problem is there's a restaurant called 10K 10K Sushi Restaurant. It is absolutely awesome. They make really, really yummy food there. They have it on Uber Eats, which I really hate, but they don't have it on bloody Menulog or Eat Now, and I'm really upset about that because, yeah, I'm very, very pissed off actually. I'm not happy at all about that.
Speech on. File. Step. iPhone. Minus. Pause. But. Stop. Button.
Anyway, I'll be back soon with another recording.
Stop. Button.